Okay, hello everyone. This is my first attempt at trying to do a makeup tutorial, and I'm going to be showing you how I cover my eyebrows for cosplay. I've been going to a lot of conventions recently, and talking about cosplay makeup is something that you just do with other people. And a lot of people keep telling me that they don't know how to cover their eyebrows because they think their eyebrows are too dark. So I do a lot of covering my eyebrows for cosplay, and I've got pretty dark eyebrows. They're quite thin, but they are black. So I'm going to show you what I do, and hopefully it'll help. And at the end of the day, I think if you need to work out what works for you, it's good to look at how other people do it, kind of steal ideas from different people, see how it goes. So I'm going to do my eyebrows two different colours. I'll do one pink and one yellow, because yellow is notoriously stupidly difficult when you have dark eyebrows, and pink is just because I'm going to do them with different methods, so I'll show you what works. Lots of people like to start off doing their eyebrows by Pritt sticking their eyebrows down. You can do that. I don't like the feel of glue on my eyebrows because I feel like when I try and frown or make expressions, if the glue is cracking and you're like, oh, this feels disgusting. But some people are fine with it, so if you're fine with it, step one is glue your eyebrows down, but we're not going to do that. So I always find that doing eyebrows is sort of like when do you do it? You do it after your foundation, do you do it before your foundation? I kind of do it at the same time. So what I normally do is basically try and get rid of as much of my eyebrows as possible with a concealer stick, and then put my foundation on. So for the concealer sticks, I'm going to move my hair out the way because I've got anime fringe. For the concealer sticks, what I've used in the past is basically just like a makeup cover stick. So I've got this one, which is from ELF, that's a concealer, and I really like it because it's creamy. So I find that it's easier to go over the eyebrows, but you can get other ones that are kind of more like lipsticky kind of things, but I like the creamy. So the trick is that you're never gonna cover your entire eyebrow without caking this stuff on, so that's not what I try and do normally. I just try and kind of follow my eyebrow and just get rid of as much of it as possible with the concealer stick. Watch this be the one time I do this and it just doesn't work because I'm filming myself. There we go. So as you can see, you can still kind of see my eyebrows underneath it, but that's not really important. I think I've missed a bit on the side. There we go. And what I normally do then is I let this dry while I put the rest of my foundation on. I've tried then patting over my foundation with my foundation on my eyebrows, but then I find that it actually takes off whatever you're using as a concealer, so it's just easier to buy a concealer that's going to be the same colour as your foundation and then leave the eyebrows alone when you're actually putting your foundation on. I'm not going to put foundation on right now because I don't care, so we're just going to let that dry. So I'll do a pink eyebrow first. So what I've found really useful is, especially now you can get crazy colour lipsticks, just buying a cheap lipstick either from somewhere like Primark if you're in the UK. Oh, actually there are Primarks in America now, or NYX. I love NYX makeup, so I'm always going there, because you can actually just find the colour you want for your eyebrows so it's going to match your wig and just layer it on with lipstick, because it's safe for your face, so there's no real problem. So I have been using, for pink I have been using my NYX stuff in the past, but I went to Primark and I picked up this lip vinyl thing for 50p, and it's basically the right colour for the pink that I want. So all I do is, once that's dry, is I basically just go over my eyebrow with the lipstick. And it's good to use the cheaper ones too, because if you want to use, I don't know, your lipstick as actual lipstick, then you have to worry about the fact that you've just kind of put it on your eyebrow too. I don't know if that's a problem for some people. It's still your own face, so. So yeah, I use the lipstick as a base, and then what I do is I get some eyeshadow, and so here again I've just gone to Primark and grabbed one of their singles. It's really difficult for me to find non-metallic eyeshadow, and I don't use eyeshadow at the best of times, so buying those big palettes is a bit pointless for me. But finding non-metallic for eyebrows I found a bit of a trouble. Again, Primark, NYX, things like that. So before it sets, before the lipstick actually sets, what I do is I get the eyeshadow palette and then I just kind of dab the eyeshadow onto the lipstick that I have put on my eyebrow. I'm never sure whether it's easier to do this with one of these actual brushes or whether it's easier to do it with like the eyeshadow applicators. I've done both. I don't think it really matters. Boop, boop, boop. And then obviously this is the point where if you needed to make your eyebrows thinner or bigger, you'd do something like that, but it doesn't really matter. And I have a pink eyebrow. And my camera's not focusing. Oh, hello camera. Thank you. So as you can see, that's pretty easy. I think it covers my eyebrows pretty well, so I'm quite happy with that. And then now I will show you how to do the other method, which is that this method only works obviously if you can find a lipstick that's close enough to the colour you want that you can then eyeshadow over. But say you only have the eyeshadow, then you're in a bit of trouble because you don't have a lipstick. And so I will do that with my yellow because I cannot find a lipstick in this colour. I'm sure they exist, I'm sure Sugar Pill or someone does something like that, but I don't know if I want to spend that much money on a colour that I'm not actually going to use as lipstick. So another way to do this is, again, you put your concealer on. I'm pretty sure I have put my concealer on. And then what you do is you get a white eyeliner pen. And basically you would do the same thing with the white eyeliner pen that you'd done with the lipstick. And I'm not sure how much I like this. I don't think it works as well. I think it kind of takes off the concealer. But that might be because I don't have the best pen to do this with. I'm sure if you had a nicer, creamier pen it might work better. But the idea is that you're basically just going over... See, it's just coming off now. I told you it wasn't going to work when I actually tried to do this for a video. And then it's just the same thing again with the eyeshadow. I find that with the eyeshadow you really do have to dab it on, you can't glide it on. Because if you glide it on, then you sort of take off the material you've put underneath, whereas if you dab it on, you're basically kind of like adhering the powder to whatever you've put on before it. Oh, that did work out okay in the end. Nice. And now I look like a crazy person with two different coloured eyebrows. Which is always a good thing to be. Trying to get my camera in focus. Yeah, so that's how I cover eyebrows. Maybe this was useful to you. Maybe you just felt like you've wasted 10 minutes of your life. Hopefully it's the former and not the latter. But, you know, thanks for watching. I hope this was useful. If you have any tips, let me know. Yeah, bye.